What is up, everybody? Today, it's a little bit of a different video. I was hoping I'd be able to do like a shorter one because all my videos have been like 45 minutes long or something like that. So today I figured that we would do a little bit of a tutorial video. We're going to go over how you can make a profitable airport in Airport CEO. This is just going to be using general aviation. We're not going to get into the commercial flights, because if you can do that, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But this is to get you started here. We're just going to pick some random place in the middle of Russia. Doesn't really matter. We'll just make this whatever. We're going to put it on easy right now just so that we have the most money. Later on down the road I can show you guys at hard mode. But yeah. So, now you can follow the tutorial and it'll tell you what to do and it'll get it done, but it's not the best way to do it. It won't make you the most money. So the first thing that we're going to start off with, if we were to look at the tutorial, you know, it's going to tell you to sign a contractor and all that good stuff, which we will do. But the first thing I'm going to do is just make the whole layout for everything, and I'll show you guys how much money it makes in the end, and I'll do a little bit of calculations for us. So, and keep in mind, you can do this any way that you want. I like to do it this way. I've done it this way for as long as I've been playing. Sorry, I'm trying to look under my pop filter here. I need to move that up a little bit. I've done it the same way for like a long time. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have two runways, and one of them is gonna be the arrival runway, and the other one's gonna be the departure. And I'm doing them separately because it's much less likely that these airplanes are gonna have to wait on the runway to take off or depart either way. So we're gonna start off with two runways, and you'll see how I have them situated here, where there's a gap up here. And the reason that we have this gap up here is so that the planes that are landing coming in this way can exit the runway over here, come down, go into gates over here, and then just keep coming down this way and enter this runway over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, we're gonna place our gates. It really doesn't matter what one you guys want to do. If you were to like drag this all the way down to the bottom, you would have space for the angled ones, but I'm just gonna do the straight ones for now, just to make it a little bit easier. Then we're gonna do taxiway. Also, you can use whatever material you want. I like to use the concrete because I think it looks better, but you know, whatever floats your boat. The next thing we're gonna do is gates. Here we are. Oh wait, that's not a gate. This is a gate. Now this again is up to you on how many gates you want to do. I tend to do like 14 to 16 depending on what game mode you're playing. If you only have the $500,000 or $2 million, then you'll probably be forced to do less than this, but we're gonna do 8 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just go on to the other side. And like I said, you can do this in any orientation you want. You can have these gates up here going this way, or you could switch these positions. It really doesn't matter as long as you can have access to the road for the service roads. Then that's actually, speaking of the service roads, that's the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to get the service roads, and we're basically just gonna connect these, and it will go right across the runway here. And real quick, I'm gonna sign a contract because I want these guys to start building. It really doesn't matter. Oh no, I just rejected a good one. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. It'll give me another one. That's fine. These guys are gonna come in whenever. I'm not gonna worry about this stuff right now, you know, adjusting the roads. But we're gonna get our service road, and we are going to connect it to the main road. Actually, I'm gonna have to demolish this real quick because we have to put what's called a service checkpoint so that only verified vehicles can go past this point. So where is the service checkpoint? Here it is. One side has to connect to the main road, one side has to connect to the service road. So we're gonna connect it. We're just gonna connect it down here. I don't know why these guys aren't here. Oh, I have to deploy them. That would make sense. We're just gonna do all of them. There's no reason not to. So this is pretty much the basic foundation, but we're gonna add one more thing that's really gonna bring in most of your money, which is gonna be fuel. And for a general aviation airport, they use what's called the small avgas fuel, and we are just gonna connect it up here because there's no reason for us to build like an extra road for it, because especially if we're trying to make as much money as possible, we don't want to be really wasting anything, right? This is the parking garage. It's going to go right there. Now, depending on how many gates you have, you might want to change how many cars you buy. I'm going to buy 10. I would say once all of your gates start to fill up, I would buy one for every gate. But then again, that doesn't really matter either, because this is going to make us money almost no matter what. I'll be honest, it's pretty hard to not make money in this game. You'll see once we open our airport that every hour this will start to go into the red, but I'll show you why that is. But let's let this finish real quick. Let's let this finish. Alright guys, looks like they are almost done here. We're gonna put our taxiways in. These don't actually cost anything, so we don't have to worry about that. Also, just a little tip: when you're building your taxiways, make them 5 wide, because it makes it nice and symmetrical, and you can get this line right down the middle here. And I think that it looks the best, so we're gonna line these up here. There we go. Oh wait, there we go. And then now if we click on our runway here, there's a few different options. Right now we can't select either of these because we don't have the permits for it, but that's not what we're working on. We're working with general aviation, small aircraft, and this is going to be our departure runway. So we're going to switch it to departure, little airplane facing up right here, and then we're going to turn it on. We need an ATC tower, that's correct. For the other runway, we're going to set it to arrival only, and like it said, we need an air traffic control tower. We're just going to place it right in the middle there. That'll be placed any second now, and it looks like we missed a few. We did. Now, since this is placed, we can go ahead and order our vehicles. And like I said, I'm going to do 10 for now. 10. Those should arrive like right now, since we're on the 3x speed, which I definitely suggest putting it on 3x speed. Now that we have our air traffic control tower, we can click open runway, but don't worry, nothing's going to happen yet because we have not opened our runway right here. Where is it? Right here. There's all our trucks coming in. They'll go up here. Now, we do have to sign a fuel contract with a company. Again, you just want to go for the contract that has the most stars, it means it's the best rated contract. It really doesn't matter that much, but just go for the one with the most stars. It is going to cost quite a bit of money at first to get all of the trucks fueled up, but it'll slowly start to go down. What we're going to do here, we're actually going to open our runway or our airport, because we have no reason to keep it closed. So we're going to click airport open, allow general aviation, and then enable our fuel service. Right now, what we can do is we can actually look at, where is it, statistics, no, economy. We can look at how much we're charging for things, but you need a chief financial officer to modify fees, and to have a chief financial officer, you need a staff room, and to have a staff room, you need a terminal. So that's stuff for later on down the road. But here's our first plane, second plane actually, and you'll see shortly, once these guys get fuel, if we click on it, we can see there's a little drop here, and that means that it requested fuel. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. We can see that it actually takes money. I think it's like $250 or something, and then it costs them $500 to use the runway. So after these guys are done fueling up, this normal, I can start to explain it. This number, I can start to explain it to you guys. Right now, it definitely does not look good. We just see minus $41,000, but that will change in a little bit. I'm gonna wait until we start to get a good amount of aircraft in here, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it's looking like. Alright guys, after 10 minutes of just letting it sit here and run, not doing any repairs or anything, it was $23,413 that it made in just 10 minutes of real life time, not in game time. So in an hour of your time, if you were just to let this sit here and run, it would make about $140,000. This is actually pretty good. And what is this? What did we say this was? 16 gates. So if we were to be doing something else, like creating a terminal or something, $140,000 an hour from letting this run on the side while we were doing something else with our airport is not a bad price. It's not great, but you know, if you add more gates, I mean, we have a price limit of $3 million, so we could have like 25, 26 gates. Like, I could add a lot more gates down here, but to be realistic, I only did 16. That might not even be completely realistic depending on the game mode. But yeah, so $140,000 in 1 hour of letting it run. So yeah, guys, that's how you make a profitable airport and airport CEO. I think I did that. I think I built this airport in about 5 minutes, maybe 10. That is because I've done it a lot, but it's really not that hard to follow along with. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, I do have a Let's Play series of this game. Episode 1 and 2 are up, so I think you can like click on it here or like here or something. I don't know where it is, but make sure to go follow my Twitch because I do stream there. Sometimes I'll stream this game and Rust, and I do my homework a lot, so you guys can just come and chill. Peace.